So the law of attraction, in essence, is really like attracts like. Uh, or you could say where intention goes, energy flows. And that's another way of looking at it too. And that's quite popular because people that really have an understanding or a curiosity about energy work know that very well. So what you put in essence, is what you're going to get out of it. So if you put in a high vibration energy, you will attract this frequency. Now, this isn't, it sounds like it's all magical and all hocus pocus, but it's really not, because we're talking about energy. And we know from quantum physics that energy cannot be destroyed. We know that energy, it just manifests in different ways depending on what energy we're utilizing and how we're utilizing it. But I'm talking about our personal energy. So if you put in a high vibrational energy, you will attract this frequency. So whatever the frequency is, let's say it's you know one, let's say love has a higher frequency. It has a higher frequency than, let's say, anger and sadness. Although I have to say that because you might be feeling anger, you might be feeling sad, it doesn't mean these feelings are bad. It's just that you need to move through them, okay? Because we don't want to get stuck in any of these places. So focusing on what's going well for you is what you want to look at with the law of attraction, as opposed to chronically complaining or seeing that the glass is half empty. Do you know those kind of people? Always seeing that the glass is half empty and not able to see anything else other than that. It's sort of like an Eeyore kind of character. But in essence, what you're doing when you're utilizing this type of thinking, it's really visualization, and hopefully what you desire is what you're visualizing, not more of what you don't want, because you already have what you don't want, I think, right? But if you want to go for something new, if you want to create something bigger, if you want to expand your life, then you have to go out of that zone of familiarity and comfortability. Because initially it might seem very uncomfortable to think, well, if I have these feelings, what am I supposed to be doing with them? I can't feel them. No, it's not that you can't feel. It's not that you can't feel anger. It's not that you can't feel sadness. It's not that you can't feel any feeling, but it's just not getting stuck in those places, or not letting the wounded part of yourself or your conditioned self to take hold, because that's oftentimes what happens. And many times we don't realize that this is happening. We just think that these are just our thoughts and we're having them and this is the way it is. But if you're often in a place of lack or discomfort or discontent, you are putting out what you are thinking about, and you're actually calling it to you. You're welcoming it into your life. So if you really do not like the idea of being in this place of discontent all the time, or seriously dissatisfied, well, there is something that you can do about it, right? Because we all do this at times. It's not like you just have to be this self-actualized individual and all of a sudden everything is magically taken care of. It's not the way it works. We all have to work at developing consciousness and raising awareness.